This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York for Channel 7 News. It appears our city is under attack. At 5 this morning, an explosion ripped through Grand Plaza Station. Hundreds of early morning commuters and station staff are reportedly dead, and many more are wounded. Reports that the explosion was a terror attack have been confirmed. Two separate Middle Eastern extremist fundamentalist groups are claiming responsibility. In an emergency meeting this morning, government officials have decided to increase the city's lockdown with a strict curfew and immediate no-go areas. It appears gang warfare is escalating with groups such as the Burners, which reportedly has 200 members and is growing. We have not seen T-0, the new multi-million-dollar riot response unit. However, a military insider tells Channel 7 News that T-0 is ready to hit the streets later today. Each T-0 enforcer has what amounts to military status with upgraded weapons. That includes the controversial RP-0 pistol. As you may know, T-0 doesn't have much public support. Most residents think the unit is an expensive PR campaign to boost the mayor's image. We're getting reports that Hope Street Police Station is under attack by armed terrorists. That station is where T-0 is temporarily based. This is T-0's first real test. We'll have more on this and other late-breaking details later. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
Are on site. Please hold positions until they arrive at your location.
We gotta get after men out of here! Fight your way to the cell block!
A transceiver discovered on the gang members has confirmed recent intelligence that a top-secret VIP, vital to the city's survival, is being held hostage in this location by gang members. Only T-0 is able to respond, so you're going in solo. During the mission, you will have access to non-approved T-0 prototype weaponry. If you succeed, it will cut a lot of red tape, so you get to keep them permanently. Stay sharp, Mason.
Yo, fuck, man!
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York for Channel 7 News. Downtown residential areas have been under attack for the last few months. They were hit especially hard by gangs last month with the biggest arson attack to date. T-0 rushed in, shut down the gangs, and saved thousands of residents. T-0 has come under a different sort of fire today. Civil activist Gabe Peeps has spoken out against T-0, calling its officers riot thugs. Peeps claims he has proof that Adam Wolf has foreign military connections. Sources tell us the FBI is beginning a full investigation into Wolf's past. If any of the claims are confirmed, T-0 could be suspended from action. Now a Channel 7 exclusive. This man, who cannot be identified, is revealing shocking new details about the gangs and their operation. In an interview with Channel 7, our informant told us that last year he received anonymous packages and letters. They were invitations to company seminars which involved military training. He ignored the requests and was physically assaulted. He barely escaped and is currently in hiding. Our informant is convinced he was attacked because he chose not to take part in company-sponsored military training. I've just been told that the Burners are attacking Garner Square. That's where the AGC peace protest was going to take place tomorrow. Police have evacuated hundreds of people. but sources say there are still many trapped. T0 is apparently en route. We'll have more details as they come in. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
Get down! You are under arrest!
Mayday, mayday! I'm hit! Going in hard!
Use your stun gun to bring him in alive, Mason.
The gang members had proved police intelligence that a top-secret VIP, paramount to the city's survival, is being held hostage in this location by gang members. Again, only T0 is able to respond, so you're going in solo. You will have access to non-approved T0 prototype weaponry. If you succeed, you earn the weapon permanently. Good luck, Mason.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York for Channel 7 News. Last month, gangs attacked a peace protest in Midtown. Before the anti-violence march began, gangs poured into the area, trapping civilians and police. Eyewitness reports state that the gangs seemed to come from nowhere and were attacking anyone in their way. As people ran for their lives, a T0 enforcer arrived on scene. He secured the area, rescuing many civilians while battling the burners. As popular as T0 has become, a leaked FBI document has revealed shocking news about its controversial leader, Adam Wolf. It's been revealed Wolf trained mercenary soldiers in street warfare. We're told the tactics are identical to those used by the terror gangs in our city. Wolf has been suspended while an investigation gets underway. Also, more trouble for Mayor Riot. He's now being linked to Wolf's questionable past. Military sources have confirmed that Wolf and the mayor served together for several years in the U.S. Marine Corps. It's raising suspicion that these two leaders could be behind the violence. A poll conducted by this news station shows the public approval rating of Wolf and Wyatt is at an all-time low. Reports are now coming in that the burner gang has pinned fire and paramedic crews in the East Side shipping yard. Witnesses confirm the buildings surrounding the area have been filled with explosives. We'll have more details on this story as they come in. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York for Channel 7 News. We've just received word that more of the so-called Burners gang have been captured in an intense dockside battle that exploded this month. The Burner gang pinned fire and paramedic crews in the East Side shipping yard and rigged the surrounding buildings with explosives. T0 fought its way into the area and saved thousands of innocent people. Also, political activist Gabe Peeps is in the news again. It seems the controversial information Peeps presented about Adam Wolf was false. Peeps was apparently trying to discredit the T0 leader to gain public support for himself. Also, the activist was apparently using public money to suppress his history of illegal activity. Police went to arrest Peeps late last night, which sparked a dramatic, high-speed pursuit that ended at the Mexican border. Peeps escaped, and police are working with Mexican authorities to find him. Meantime, the president has issued T0 a first priority order. That enables them to use any means necessary to combat gang aggression and take back our city. With Wolf in the clear and a blessing from the president, T0 is set to take control. But the news isn't as positive for Mayor Wyatt. Confidence in the mayor is slipping due to his failure to suppress the gangs and growing suspicion of his motives. In other news, the city's largest prison is full. More than 300 inmates were admitted last month alone, according to a report from the Judicial Committee. Many of them are direct arrests by Nick Mason, T0 enforcer. New information is coming in now about more gang attacks. The Burner gang has apparently taken over the St. Valentine Street station. Many people are said to be trapped. Eyewitnesses report that explosions have been heard. T0 is on the way. We'll have more on this story as it unfolds. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York for Channel 7 News. Death and destruction hit the city again last month. St. Valentine Street Station was the target of gangs in an attack that left hundreds dead and many more injured. The gang had been using the station as a weapons cache and hideout. Our sources indicate the gang was planning to release nerve gas into the subway system. T0 assisted officers in a daring rescue and secure mission, ramming a train through barricades to rescue civilians who'd been held hostage. In a new development, T0's commander, Adam Wolf, is missing. Police are refusing to comment on the disappearance of Wolf. He's been described by the commissioner as critical in saving the city. Wolf served as a Marine for 18 years before leading T0. To be clear, reports that he's been abducted have not been confirmed by the station. We'll have more on this story as it develops. In other news, Mayor Riot has slipped further into political turmoil. Reports the mayor encouraged brutal torture of gang members have been confirmed by several sources. Many council members are calling for his resignation. At this point, there's been no comment from the mayor's office. I'm getting reports just a few minutes ago. Channel 7 reporter Sally Taylor and cameraman Bruce Burlow were taken hostage by members of the Burners. No contact has been made from the gang to either our TV station or the authorities. T0 is apparently en route to where our crew is being held. Our thoughts are with Sally and Bruce. We'll have more on this late-breaking story as it unfolds. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
You bastard! Good afternoon. This is Sally Taylor, reporting live from the Hendricks building. My life has just been saved by heroic T0 member Nick Mason.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York reporting for Channel 7 News. In our top story, a massive gang attack in the downtown area has killed police and civilians. T-Zero's finest, Nick Mason, was on the scene to take control of the situation. Channel 7 reporters Sally Taylor and Bruce Burlow were among those kidnapped by the gang leaders. They were saved by T-Zero during an intense shootout. They are reportedly safe, but obviously shaken. Also, evidence discovered from the burners attack confirms that T-Zero commander Adam Wolf has been kidnapped by the gang. No demands have been received by police. We'll bring you more on this story as it happens. Channel 7 now brings you this special report on the development of the gangs. More than 9 months ago, the first gang members appeared, masked and armed with basic weapons. They burned and murdered their way through the city in an unorganized manner. Soon after, the gangs graduated to heavy firearms and their attacks more focused and powerful. Well, now there are reports that the gangs have armed themselves with military-grade weapons and armor. Well, Channel 7 has just received confirmation that the burners have claimed responsibility for the kidnap of T-Zero commander Adam Wolf. They're holding him in a skyscraper in Midtown. No demands have been made. However, initial reports suggest the gangs may be setting a trap to bait T-Zero. They're en route as we speak. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
Scumbag! Try to take me hostage in your dream!
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York reporting for Channel 7 News. In a story of heroism and courage, Adam Wolf is safe thanks to T-Zero hero Nick Mason. Mason rescued Wolf from his kidnappers with the help of emergency services. Wolf has released a statement vowing to stop the gangs once and for all. Shift It will crush the city. That shocking statement from Lucian Hotspeed, previous leader of a faction of the Burners. Since his arrest, Hotspeed has confirmed that Shift It was involved in Adam Wolf's kidnapping. Hotspeed told the FBI that Shift It formed an army to show America that it's vulnerable and weak. In response, police raided Shift It offices this morning and found weapons and attack plans. Now it appears company officials are the masterminds of the gang attacks. Many of its employees are missing, including CEO Aman Kang. In other breaking news, T-Zero hero Nick Mason's home was firebombed early this morning. Mason was on duty at the time and was uninjured in the attack. Finally, some positive news for Mayor Riot. The allegations of his involvement in gang torture have been revealed as completely false. The claims were traced to Gabe Peeps. Peeps planned to discredit the mayor and then run for office himself. He was arrested today in Panama. We've just been informed of another gang attack. This time, Angel Heights, which is known as the Dangerous Housing Project, has been overrun by gangs. Emergency workers are trapped inside. T-Zero is on the scene. More on this story as it unfolds. Channel 7, first for news in your city.
Cover me! Suck down that pig!
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York reporting for Channel 7 News. A gang hideout was destroyed last month by T-Zero with assistance from emergency services. Angel Heights, one of the most troubled areas within our city, looked like a war zone as gang members attacked police and civilians. T-Zero was on the scene in minutes and fought off the gangs. Now Channel 7 brings you this shocking special report on Shifted. The organized gangs who initially appeared as anarchic groups can now be revealed as terrorists with a mission to unleash chaos and death on our city. Every employee of Shifted was apparently a trained sleeper unit awaiting the signal for attack. Shifted's offices were terrorist cells in the heart of our city. Their goal was to, quote, burn the city alive and make America pay for its arrogance and brutality of other countries around the world. Shifted boss Aman Kang and many of his employees are still missing. Some suggest the gang is preparing for a final, horrifying attack. There are also troubling rumors that Shifted has hidden weapons of mass destruction in the heart of our city. Police are urging citizens to stay calm. And this just in. Shifted's secret terrorist headquarters have been discovered by officers. T0 is first on the scene. All we know at this point is the suspects are in an old, unused substation somewhere in Eastern Heights. We'll bring you more on this story as the reports come in. Channel 7, first for news.
Time to die! Done.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York with Channel 7 News. Our top story, Shifted's terror efforts have finally come to an end. T0 smashed through the last of the gang resistance in their secret base, the East Side substation. Officials have denied rumors that a weapon of mass destruction was found at the site, but radiation levels in the area are unusually high. Weapons expert Dr. Lloyd has confirmed a WMD would have crippled the country. He tells Channel 7 that the substations form a ring that connect every nuclear power station in the nation. If detonated, the WMD would send a thermal pulse across the country, causing a chain reaction of explosions. Dr. Lloyd says that could have killed about 300 million people. Well, in a ceremony this morning, Nick Mason was awarded the Medal of Valor. It's the highest national award for valor for a police officer. Mayor Riot was quoted as saying, "In a city of heroes, Nick Mason stands heads above the rest. His bravery and skill are legendary. He has saved our country's freedom and once again has served his city with distinction, honor, and bravery." Channel 7, Nick, we salute you.
Hey, Nick, it wasn't the pizza. It's a package for you.
The fuck? Get me down, you piece of shit! Ah, I'll kill you, you fucking pig! No, please! No, no! No!
Good job.
Nick, you're a true hero.
This is Channel 7 News.
This is LANI York reporting for Channel 7 News. In our top story, T0 hero Nick Mason fought off an unexpected, vicious and vengeful attack from Shifted's terrorist elite. The battle was at his safe house uptown. Emergency services have swarmed the area and successfully defeated the gangs once and for all. Well, thousands of people are returning to rebuild their homes and their lives. The many months of inner-city war have taken huge physical and emotional toll. Mayor Riot inspired residents by saying, "Our city will rebuild, not only with bricks, but with a stronger bond between those who live here. It'll take months for us to repair our city, but our spirit is resolute, and our freedom burns brightly in our hearts and in our minds." We would like to take a moment to remember the emergency service crews and T0 members who gave their lives to protect our liberty. Without these brave souls, none of us would be free. If you would like to extend your own words of gratitude to Nick Mason and all the other brave heroes and their families, please contact us here at Channel 7. This is LANI York signing off. Channel 7, as always, will be first for news in your city. Thank you and good night.